Hi guys, Will here from WB Trading and welcome back. If you are new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so that you don't miss any of the free content that I share with the trading community here on YouTube. So one of the most talented traders out there, in my opinion, Beck, shared a tweet a short while ago that really caught my attention because it actually really aligned with a mindset hack that I've used in the past to increase confidence when it comes to trade execution. And I've shared this little hack with quite a few other traders who I've worked with in the past, and it always helps people to boost confidence, execute well, and more importantly, just remain consistent and not skip trades or exit early, and so on and so forth. Now, you've probably guessed from the title of this video roughly what this is, and as backwards as it might sound, the hack itself is basically expecting and mentally preparing for the worst in a given situation. And the reason this is so useful is because it helps with setting the right expectations. And the thing is, expectations from my experience are the reason people don't trade well, because they come in at the start of the session and they expect to win, they expect to make money on every trade, every day, and when they don't achieve this and they have, let's say, one or two losses, or they may end the day down, this begins to trigger doubt, it begins to trigger anxiety, it triggers worry, and it brings with it that feeling of negativity overall, which can be just really damaging, really damaging. Whereas if you approach a session with an attitude of, look, I'm going to trade well, I know that I have edge, and yet, yes, today might be a down day. You know, this trade might be a loss, the following trade could be a loss, etc. Again, this really helps with confidence and relieving that overarching pressure that you feel when you're unprepared. Now, in my opinion, the best way to approach a trading session is with this neutral expectation for this reason, because it calms the mind, it reduces worry and stress and anxiety, and it helps you to just focus on trading well and realistically on the only thing that we can actually control as traders, that being our risk. Now, you might have a daily loss limit. My own loss limit is minus 3R per session. So via the above, when I come into a session, I know that the very worst day that I can have is a minus 3R day. And I'm absolutely fine with that, because I know from my performance statistics that firstly, though this does happen, it is unlikely. And secondly, it's largely irrelevant, because over the long term, I know for an absolute fact that I have edge, and all it takes is one larger positive day via the strategies that I trade, and it puts me way ahead of the market. And by the way, just very quickly, if you are enjoying the video today, it would be great if you take just a quick second to hit the like button. If you would, that would really help me, if that's okay with you. There's also another really great thing that happens when you internalize and plan for a losing session ahead of time, and that's that it gives you the ability to do things like hold to target, because instead of taking a trade and then starting to worry about whether it will be a win or a loss, you've set your expectations for the trade, that being that it could well be a loss, and you've managed risk in a way that means that if it is actually a loss, you're prepared for this. You know, it's fine, it's manageable. You've planned for the amount that you lose, whether that's 0.5% or 1%. And, you know, if it goes against you, there's no worry. And again, when it begins creeping towards target, there's much less worry, much less anxiety, if any at all. And when you do bank one of the bigger winning trades, it's all the more sweet and all the more deserved because you've traded well to actually achieve it. So what it really comes down to is a mix of the right expectations, having an edge that you believe in, of course. You know, edge, as we all know, is crucial. You have to have a proven strategy or none of this applies. And managing risk accordingly. That's the overall summary of what I'm expanding on here. And hopefully that makes sense for you all. And ideally, this will help you all going forward within your own trading, the same way it's helped the handful of traders I've worked with in the past. And of course, Beck too. Anyway, I hope that helps, and as I say, it should really add value for all of you in the future. It's a great little mindset hack to bear in mind. I'll leave it there for today, and as always guys, trade with edge, with consistency, and I look forward to having you back here on the channel soon. Thanks everyone.